Hello, greetings, my friend. This is Gillesmansillon. I wanted to come and wish you a wonderful eclipse day, a new moon. It's a super moon, very powerful. Solar eclipse are always new moon. They're very powerful. Accelerator is one of the most powerful transit in primitive society. People were very much afraid of solar eclipse. They didn't know what was going on. But now it's integrated. Eclipses are accelerator. They're pushing. It's like a push from the universe to assist us to get clear of all habits, of beliefs, all kinds of things that we need to clear up. It was inevitable to do it, but the eclipse is just giving us this push. So it's really the ring of fire, and the moon goes in front of the sun, and for here it is only partial. It will take a few hours, but it doesn't matter, and it will last for the effect will last quite a long time. For this solar eclipse is in Gemini, so it's very mental process, and we don't have all clarity because Mercury is in retrograde. For planets do not go in retrograde, just from the Earth it appears to go retrograde, and it makes a square to Neptune, so it's like all kinds of veils can be coming into this dream world, but for it is preparing us for a great summer of event, and at the end of the year everything will live in a different world if we tune into the new frequency. For the summer will reveal so much. And for the mind has to accept all kinds of paradox from in 3D. It's like this or that, but in higher dimension is this and that always. And then the truth is yet higher. It is englobing the this and that, and yet it is even something else. So we have to let go of all kinds of old beliefs and limitations. For if you love yourself, you can let others be free. It is very important. Freedom for love cannot be commanded. God made a commandment: "Be you perfect." For it knows we need to move towards perfection to align with the divine will. But it's not part of His commandment to love. For love has to be chosen freely. What is that you love the most? So you love more freedom or the commandment, or to be commanded by someone else. Also, one said, do not worry, because there's going to be a lot of events, but you will be ready. You will know what to do. For much truth is about to be revealed, we have to go down the rabbit hole and the wonderland of the soul. So we're gonna discover a lot of new things. I'm gonna pull a few cards. And so, but it will be real. Sometimes you have to trust the wisdom of God. If it allows all this darkness to happen, it's because they want to take us to a point of where all things will unfold in accordance to a global situation that will be free, rather than individual pockets of freedom that will be fought by the darkness on the outside. They want to free the whole world. For the past is departure. We're getting ready. We've been standing on the starting line. Right now it is the healing that is happening, and the future will be recomfort. What we're working on now is resting, and there's going to be a lot of rest. It's very important to rest and relax and prepare your vacation. For me, I love preparing a nice vacation before the work starts, and the future will be rejoicing. There's going to be all kinds of reason to rejoice. Sometimes it takes a while to get where we need to get, so it's about hanging in there. Also wanted to say we don't need technology to create this ascension, and it's like to connect to source, to love one another. It is very important. In the past, there were very advanced extraterrestrials, for instance, the Arcturians or the Pleiadians, that interfered, that assisted humanity with advanced technologies, like on Atlantis. But although the Atlara, were very responsible with managing this technology, there was this other faction, the Aryans, that really turned to the second moon of Atlantis into a weapon and created the destruction of their civilizations. And so, there was two major shifts in major destruction of Atlantis. All this story will come back in about, for there was 200,000 years of golden age, and with the 10 kingdoms. But then at some point, 17,000 years ago, there was some human beings that draw on through blood sacrifice some demons from inside, and that the mighty messengers destroyed the civilization. It was called a deluge in the biblical sense. It was 15,500 years ago. And then there was 5 islands with 3 major islands, and then there was finally it got completely destroyed 12,500 years ago, when the Atlara lost the control of those technologies. So the extraterrestrial technology will come after we discover our own empowerment. For we want to clear up our settled bodies. Settled bodies is not the physical body, it's not the mental body, it's not the emotional body, it's not the astral body. It's the chakra system is a settled body. Call on the archangels, call on Michael, call on Metatron, call on Gabriel, call on Raphael. Call on Ariel, call on Uriel, call on all the archangels and Alphen, call on all the archangels you know and comfortable with to come in with all their legions of angels, like to feel their presence and consider them as good friends and not like object of worship. The Ascended Master is the same thing, the Buddha, the Christ, and all the Ascended Masters. It's just friends. They're all the brothers. They're like, so they really here, they're not... And for this connection will become more solidified, and we're going to feel them more. No, you always have been one with God, with reality. The truth of eternal life has never left us. We just fall into a dream of separation, a nightmare, an illusion for a time. But now we're awakening to the reality. What we need is to still our mind and to let go of the motion of the mind, to still it. For we are eternal being of light, light and love, and the whole multiverse is within us, and within us we have this whole the multiverse. For the perfection is real and the imperfection is not, and the imperfection was created to create an expansion and growth towards back to the source. But the source is always been the true reality of all that is. And so just remember that. So do not let yourself be distracted by all what the mind may tell, mostly with this Mercury retrogrades right now. I'm going to pull a few cards. For the highest wisdom is imagination. Continue to imagine. It is through the power of imagination that the world will be positive thoughts and imagination that we're going to be able to move into that reality. We can imagine. Einstein said imagination is more powerful than knowledge. What I will add to that is that experience is more powerful than knowledge. For knowledge is good, but experience is better. I'll use this example of I'm not an alpinist, but if I want to go climb a big mountain and I'm looking for a guide, I'd rather have a guide that has been in the mountain than someone who's read everything about the mountain. To read things in books, same thing with meditation. You can read all you want about meditation in all the books, but then when doing the meditation is far more useful. So its experience is far better than words or knowledge. It's like experience for you put your knowledge into experience, but experience is really the way to do it. So go and experience life as much as possible, those things you love. For what we need to understand is the crossroads, and the crossroads we need to make the shift, and the train we have to command it to move into this Paradise Express, and to what we need to do is approaching the precipice. We have to get ready to make the decisions we need to make in order to move forward. And the outcome will be the orphan. It means finding our place in the world, connecting to the source, leaving the illusions of separation. It is very essential, very important. For we're creating new foundations for the life. And for a lot of people their foundation is this 3D life, we're going to need to assist them in finding this balance, because the world of energies in the planet are very quite changing. All our knowledge in science is also shifting. We know we do not know really, since the physics, we know there's science has proven more and more that everything is one and interconnected. Yet the physics we apply on this world, the quantum physics and the cosmic physics, they don't match, they don't work. There's so many unexplained phenomenon that happen in the cosmos on the quantum level that cannot be resolved on regular physics. So that means we have to let go of a lot of knowledge, and then to allow our soul and spirit to reveal this new knowledge. So I also wanted to offer a little exercise that is offered by the Archangel Michael. It is very important to work with forgiveness. For it is about cleaning the closet of our mind. For in this closet of our mind, it's like a big mess. It's like all the things and feelings and energies we don't want to deal with, we put them in this closet. And it's like a mixed feeling bag. It's like full of it. It's very messy. So if you cannot do it daily, at least do it weekly, once a week. You burn a light candle, you make this forgiveness process. A little candle will assist you, but it's a piece-by-piece process. It's like first you clean up the surface, you clean up the what's on top, and then progressively you remove what's deeper. For our souls, we've had thousands of incarnations. We've done all kinds of experimentation, so we don't know, but we need to clear up all that as well in order to be completely free. So So it's like so it is important if we're really sincere in asking for forgiveness, it will be given. So we have to ask to we want to give forgiveness, and we want to ask to receive it as well, and to forgive ourselves as well. It's very important. If you forgive someone that do not forgive you for some unfair things that we've done in the past, it is their lesson that they need to learn. As long as you make your peace with God, peace with yourself, you continue to work with this forgiveness process. And but if you do not judge, there is nothing to forgive. Everything came from this judgment, the ego mind that needs to judge. So there is a need to clean up this mental closet. And if you think of a person or a situation from your past that was very negative for whatever reason, and then there is this volcano of energy that enlightened that are ignited within you, it means the work has not been done. If you think of a negative situation or a negative person in your life, and then you think about them and there is no reaction within, it means the work has been done. It is calm, it is clean, it is clear. But it's something we need to do regularly, like every day. If you're in a state where you're completely in nature, or you're in a beautiful place surrounded by beautiful people, very calm and joyful, and there's not that much to deal with your bag of the day, or the bag of feeling. But if you go into the world, you're confronted with all kinds of energies that are not at peace. Then you have to deal with a bag of energy each and every day. So it's important to clear up your own bag, and to let other people deal with their own problem. You can assist them, but letting go of doubts and other people's validation as well. For spirit can only give assistance in relationship to our faith, to our past, and it's like they're very clear with that. So it is important to do this work of clearing up the bag every day, to bring back the balance, the peace, and to return to do that. I'm gonna pull. I did pull some cards. So I'm connected to a group in Ibiza, in the island of Ibiza, and they want to gather 144,000 people to do their meditation at 21 hours. For I think it is good to do this collective meditation, but they should be aware that it's already happening. For it is all here and now, so it doesn't matter at what time when you connect to the greater whole, the collective. It's like it adds to what all the other collectives that are happening. For 2021 is also very powerful because it's the year, and 21 hour 22, maybe more progressive in the time. For the reason this number of 144,000 is very powerful. For it is the number of ascended masters that are needed on the planet for handling the affairs of the world and the transitions. But there are already 144,000 Trinity teacher sons. They are higher spirit beings from paradise that have been informed of their presence on the earth, which is very surprising because they usually come when it's time to spiritualize the world, but they're already here. And so you can connect with them. They will never incarnate in human forms. They just appear in the realm and as super teachers and coordinate the ascension process. So they're already there. You can already connect to that. For the island of Ibiza was a place dedicated to celebrate party and the discos and so on. But right now it's becoming a very spiritual and important place. I have few friends that have homes there. I've never visited, as well as in Spain and right in the border there. So I'm looking forward to visit. It will be quite wonderful. Just I thought I send greetings, and if at 21, if you want to tune in to that frequency. But 21, I think I should mention it to them, is very, very progressive. It makes the evolutions of that energy. So I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your donations. If you want a private session, I might do a few more next week. I'm going to sing this song. It's about the ring of fire. It is really what is going on. And this eclipse is creating a ring of fire within ourselves that will implode into this great, gigantic upgrade in energy shift. It's called the ring of fire. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a firing ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flame went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child, oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flame went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Today is this ring of fire, this eclipse. It's very, do not look straight at the eclipse, never look at the sun. Yeah, it will only be partial, but it doesn't matter. Right? It will have a very, very significant impact. And the new moons are new beginning, just as full moon, as the cumulation of the energy. I'll put one more card. And so the song went through my mind, so I sing it at the end, just for the fun of it. For the card of the day is peace, the Archangel Azrael. Leave the past behind you. The future has more to offer. Put everything in the hands of God. So, how wise, simple and wise. Simple and wise. Leave the past behind you. The future has more to offer. Put everything in the hands of God. The great philosopher Spinoza was the first one to introduce this idea, the exile of ignorance. Put everything when you trust fully God and you allow God to run His show, and He will show you things that will accelerators, just as the eclipse are accelerators. Well, I'm going to sing this other song just to finish. It's a song of Bob Dylan. It went through my mind this morning, so I sing it. It goes like this. Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. The man in me will do nearly any task, and as for compensation, there's a little he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la, la 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 la. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Set my heart a-reeling from my toes up to my ear. The man in me will hide to keep from being seen, just because he doesn't want to turn into some machine. Took a woman like you to get through to the man in me. Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. Well, let us get ready for the celebration to come. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.